Hello people, what's good, what's going on? Welcome to my official YouTube channel. As you all know, my name is Abah. You can always call me King Kale. I briefly welcome all returning subscribers, and if you're just stumbling on this channel for the very first time, you're also welcome. Please do well to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification so that you get notified whenever I drop a content. Without wasting much time, let's get into the business of today. So yeah, today we're going to be talking on a topic I find very interesting, and aside from finding it very interesting, I think it's a very vital aspect of our daily lives. Each and every one of us, as much as possible, should try and master this. What is it that is so important that I want to talk about today? It's simply having difficult conversations. Having difficult conversation. How does that sound to the ear? I know you might be thinking, what is he about to say? What is he coming up with this time around? Well, sit glued. Don't go anywhere as I take you on a ride. You know me, I got you, you got me. Together we got us. Alright, talking about having difficult conversations, we all get to some point in our lives where we have to have some certain conversations with people. It can be people in our workplace, it can be member of our staffs, it can be friends, it can be brothers, it can be sisters, relatives, acquaintances, lovers, and what have you. Certainly in our relationships with these people, things are going to come up, maybe ugly, that we may really need to sit down and have some tough conversations to be able to strengthen the relationship, or yet address some things not going on well in these relationships. Nobody likes having difficult conversations because the emotions that comes out of them between the both partners involved is usually unpleasant to handle. But in the end of the day, we got to have these conversations because they are necessary in getting things done or stating terms. Sooner or later in life, we all get faced with situations where our abilities to have difficult conversations is going to determine whether we're going to be successful or not. So, as I said earlier, it's very important to develop this skill, the skill of having difficult conversations. Now, tips to having difficult conversations. Number one, think about it from their point of view. As a people, we all think differently, and so it can go a long way in affecting our conversations. How does this person react, and how well are they in dealing with emotions? Are they unable to accept criticism calmly, or do they lash out uncontrollably? Do they always make sense from their own perspectives? Well, after all, two truths can coexist. These are some of the things you need to put into consideration whenever you need to have difficult conversations with people. During a conversation, take into account how the other person will feel, and you could probably give them space to absorb their feelings and to make sure they understand your own point of view. Be sure to make your points crystal clear when having these conversations. Number two, brainstorm with others. Having tough conversations can be a lot difficult for some people because most times they think they can handle it on their own. Sometimes you have to come to the resolution that you need to brainstorm with others and analyze steps better than what you would do on your own. As you brainstorm together, you'll be able to consider ideas beyond your own scope of understanding and come to an agreement faster. Honestly, it can be tough having difficult conversations, as you can get to lock horns on certain aspects, but trust me, in the end you'll be able to address things in the best ways possible. So you see, it's very good to brainstorm together with others. Number three, but before I go into number three, if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed to this channel, please like this video, subscribe, turn on the notification so you get notified whenever I drop a video. Number three, pick an appropriate time for the conversation. With all our good intentions, time is a very important factor that can make or break the results of our conversations. Imagine how you can hate it when you're very busy with a task and someone else feels that's the best time for you guys to have a conversation because they think what they want to discuss with you is equally as important as whatever you're doing, you're not going to have that conversation. And even though you're going to have it, you will not pay attention to it. So yeah, when you need to have tough conversations with people, you have to pick an appropriate time. You can call them up. Hello, we have to discuss this. We have something important to discuss. When it's going to be convenient for you to talk. When you do that, you're going to most likely get the best result out of the conversation, as you both are going to sit down and dedicate complete attention to the conversation you're having. Similarly, number 4, select an appropriate location or venue for the conversation. You don't want to have an important conversation with somebody you bump into at the airport that is trying to catch a flight, or someone that is hurrying to go to work, or someone that is trying to catch up with an appointment. You have to, as much as you try to fix an appropriate time for the conversation, you also need to fix an appropriate location for such conversations. You don't want to have those kind of conversations in a beer parlor where there are noise all over the places. Like, you have to put into consideration the venue and the location you're going to have the conversation. It has to be in a serene environment also, but I believe you have an idea of what I'm saying. Now, number 5, put in efforts in listening. I know it's you that is bringing up the conversation. You want to talk to this person, or you want to talk with these people, but as much as you are talking to them, you also have to put efforts into listening to whatever they have to say. It doesn't matter how much you agree or disagree the validity of their arguments. Even though you think the person does not have an history of providing solutions to such conversations, you still very much have to listen to them, as listening to them will make a huge difference on how the conversation is going to end. Everybody want to be listened to, and yeah, people express long-held demands and complaints when they are being listened to. So always put in efforts to listen to people. It makes them feel better, it makes them feel relevant, it makes the whole conversation meaningful and easy. Now I'm going to stop here because this video is getting too long. I'll make a part 2 to this video. I'll probably share 5 more tips to handling tough conversations. So stay locked down, like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification. If you want to do the most for me, you can share the video so that more people you think need to see this can see this. Doing all of this will help grow the channel, and YouTube will share this video to more people so they can enjoy the values you're getting as well. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.